Hello! Trying something new out here. So, how many times have you had an idea and you thought, this is it. This is the million gold winner right here. But after some time you realize it's not as good as you originally thought. Probably quite a few, right? I know I have. However, today's lucky adventurer, Magic Mark, stumbled upon an iconic marketing symbol that came straight from the heart. Let's hear how it happened. Now, just to be clear, Magic Mark here is not magical. Nope, not even an ounce of wizardry within that Goliath body of his. But that didn't stop him from adding a stupendous alliterative word in front of his name nonetheless. After all, what better way to market yourself and your products than to claim they're magical? Or at the very least, touched by magic. For Marcus may be hired muscle by trade, known for his round-the-clock snacking habits. What he really wanted, and often sought after, was to cash in on one big entrepreneur-invented endeavor. From his own line of fried tato skins to Magical Mark action figures, he was always looking for an angle. Which may be why the chickens brought him here in the first place. He has long since come and gone, or rather removed from the Gathering Stone, I'm sorry to say, but he definitely left his mark? Quite literally. And so it was that the very thing which has now become synonymous with the Gathering Stone all around the realm is the very thing which caused his banishment. What is it, you ask? Well, you may have seen it around lately as an iconic symbol often worn, adorned, or tattooed by almost everyone who has had the pleasure of staying with us. I gave a little hint at the start of the video. You see this little engraving upon the stone here? Or rather, this graffiti? Yep, that was Magic Mark's doing, and the chickens did not take kindly to this defacement of their home. As a matter of fact, it was the one time I had ever seen a true physical embodiment of their power. Before we explore that, let's rewind just a little bit. Because Magic Mark truly meant no harm, though he does get in his own way quite often. From his first day here, he was constantly at odds with the others. If it wasn't his loud and often grazing, then it was his sale pitch attempts, where he would try to involve almost anyone that would listen into his schemes. He nearly convinced Bodrick to invest a bit of his old circus money for an idea he had to combine shields and waffle irons. Protection and food prep for the warrior on the go. Just add your ingredients, close it up, then let that pesky dragon roast it to perfection while you sit safely behind. But for the most part, Marcus would spend his time here laying atop the stone, basking in the warm sun or staring at the night stars lost in thought. He was always kind, if not fascinated, by pepper, dill, and beans, and I suppose that's when the idea struck him. He wanted to share his love not only for this place, but also for its mystical denizens. And on one fateful night, while stretched out on his favorite spot, he thought one of the best ways he could pay tribute was to etch out a crude symbol that he could always look to for inspiration when feeling lost. In his mind, he was honoring what was given to him from his time spent here. But as the sun crept over the horizon, he was putting the finishing touches on his engraving. Caught in the act by the little fowls stretching their feathers in the warm light, as they stopped in mid-yawn to stare in astonishment. At once, the environment went from serene to cold. Storm clouds gathered overhead, while the chickens were running around squawking and cackling madly, appearing very upset by what Magic Mark had done to the stone. He did make an attempt to apologize and explain himself, but before a word could escape his mouth, a bolt of lightning shot from the heavens and struck him where he stood. Gone in an instant. But not dead. No. As upset as they appeared, I believe they were just sending a message. Because as shocking as though it was, Marcus is doing just fine. He has gone on to create stuffed dolls, little toys, and all kinds of things in their likeness, spreading word of the beautiful, tranquil, and mysterious place, while also achieving his goal of magical, marketable income. That has caught on well beyond his normal reach. That's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this tale of the lost. Let us know how you felt about this story, and come back next week for more characters, surprises, and illustrations. Farewell for now.